Alright, so hey everyone, I wanted to do a quick update video to let everyone know what's going on. I've gotten quite a few messages asking where the hell I've been and what the hell's been going on with the channel and stuff. And some people already know. I guess I didn't really say anything on social media, which is kind of surprising in 2017. It's like the first thing people do, but my wife actually gave birth this week. So Tuesday night my son was born, and kind of needless to say, it has been a little hectic around here. My wife's getting back to normal now, but for especially like the first 48 hours she was pretty helpless, so I did pretty much everything for her, and obviously that took a lot of time. Haven't gotten much sleep recently. The little bit of time that I do have to do anything has been spent mowing grass, helping some relatives. It's been all I could really do to just get down here and keep the printers running and stuff. So as far as like progress on videos and stuff, I've gotten essentially nothing done. Today I did get a little bit of time to do editing, and I can't even hold the camera straight. I apologize. But things are slowly returning to normal. Luckily, this baby's really easy so far. He does nothing but sleep, which is a fantastic change from the first time around with my daughter. So that has been helping to relieve some of the stress and stuff. That he's pretty easy, which I'm really grateful for. I almost am like at a loss for words here. There's so much going on. I got a package in the mail the other day. I forget who precisely. I know Aaron was involved with this, but there was a group that was getting clone heat beds for the MK2 made, and you can see, I don't know if that's focused, it says clone on there. But I got one of these in the mail, and I don't know who sent it to me, so I need to figure that out. I need to try to reach out and make some connections there. But that's totally badass. This is appears to be an exact clone of the MK42 heat bed. So I'm really excited to get a chance to mess with that. I did, if anyone saw the community stream last Friday, I did get most of my my test boards soldered up for the camera slider project. So that's moving along nicely, actually. I'm going to try, I have an hour or two to work tonight, I'm going to try to get the printed end pieces that will hold the stepper motor and controls and stuff mocked up and printed out in the next 24 hours or so. I'm slowly getting pieces finished for a project that's been in the works for longer than it should have been, and we'll hopefully get a video out on that very soon, which I'm really excited about. Super cool little print and project for anyone who does painting or, you know, gaming kind of stuff. I need to switch hands here. But like I said, I'm a daddy again. We have a boy and a girl now. I have Carly, who's almost 3, and then Paxton Lee is my son's name. So he is in the mix. There's a really good chance if I record any videos in the next day or two that I might be holding him in some of those videos. You might get a chance to see him, which would be kind of cool. But that's what's been going on. I'm not dead. I haven't stopped making videos. I got like at least 15 messages on Facebook and stuff with people asking where the hell I've been. People really disappointed that I haven't done another 3D Dungeoneering video, but I do have. I'm getting it, guys. I'm getting stuff printed. I've been doing everything I can to keep machines running like 24/7, so I am getting stuff printed. I have all the tutor. Anybody that's following that series, I have all the tutor stuff printed and most of the other dungeon tiles minus the true tiles. But that is moving along, so don't worry. There will be a video for that. And there's also a couple other videos in the works. I've been spending quite a bit of time, when I do have a few moments to step outside and stuff, I've been doing quite a bit of shooting with my slingshot, so I've been getting some footage for that. I use these bags of marbles from Walmart as my ammo, and I've went through about 3 of those bags. I guess there's about 600 marbles in there, so I've shot damn near 2,000 marbles out of that slingshot, so I'm slowly getting pretty good at it. So I'm excited to share that with people. I think that's a cool little project / hobby, depending on how far you want to take it. But yeah, things are moving along. I just want everyone to know that I haven't abandoned you. I'm still here. Beyond that, I don't really know what else to mention. I've been testing some new filament, still with the primarily printing with the eSun PLA Plus because it prints really nice. Though I did realize that some of that is undersized. So some of the print problems I was having was actually due to the filament being undersized. Even though I had measured it, I kept doing measurements along the roll, and the size fluctuated a bit before it finally settled on like 1.71 to 1.72 millimeters, which is a bit smaller than most filament tends to be in my experience. So it's a pretty good reminder to always double check that from time to time with new rolls. It should be something you're doing anyway, but like me, it's just been hectic, and I was trying to like rush through things, and I just sort of forgot. So it's a pretty good reminder. It was a good reminder to me that I need to do that on a regular basis and kind of make that part of my printing process. That anytime you get a roll of filament, or you've had a roll of filament for a while, periodically check it and make sure you adjust that in your slicer so it's not going to cause you under or over extrusion. So that, if some of you have heard me complain about problems I've been having with the MK2, that wasn't all of it, but that was a little bit of it. I think in a stream, we just had a print finish. That's pretty cool. That's some of the eSun PLA Plus in the purple. But I think that's almost all the pieces for that little project, minus a few little bits. So hopefully I'll get to glue that together tonight, maybe throw some paint on it tomorrow, and move that video along. But I won't ramble too long here. Things are moving along. I appreciate everybody sticking with me and stopping back periodically to see what's going on. Man, I'm just like, sleep deprivation does bad things to the mind, so I'm struggling to remember what I wanted to say here. I'm going to start a conversation on the Patreon page about what everyone would like to see on Patreon, and kind of have an open discussion about that. Leave it up for about a week, and then do a video about what changes are going to come on that platform, because there are some things I want to change. And I'm going to send a message out to everyone that is a patron that will kind of talk about a lot of those things. Hopefully this has been in focus. It just struck me that I didn't really check that, so hopefully it works out. So anyone that's a patron, take a stop in at the site and check out the message that I'm going to post there, and give me some feedback. I do appreciate everyone that supports me on there. It really does help. So many of the projects that are going on right now are due to the little bit of extra money that I get through that platform, and it really makes a big difference in what I have the ability to do and make content on. So anybody that's doing that, check in and let me know what you think. Let me know what you'd like to see on there. And as far as the channel in general, I think I'm also going to, on probably Facebook or Twitter, I'm going to start a thread or an open conversation there about what people might like to see on the channel, and we'll likely do a stream, or maybe even like a hangout or something with some of my longtime viewers, and get a feel for what people would like to see on the channel. Filament reviews in particular, I'd like to get some feedback on. I have quite a bit of filament that I've done test printing and things like that, and run it through its paces, so I know how I feel about the filament. But I'd kind of like to get some feedback from people about what they'd like to see in a filament review video. There's quite a few different ways. Talking is hard. Quite a few different ways that videos like that could be approached. Obviously, you have videos like Tom's Philoween videos, which even he says aren't scientific, but they try to like take a scientific-esque approach to evaluating filaments. And then I've had people tell me that they basically just want to see me talk about a filament for a while and show some test prints and stuff. And then there's even freer form reviews that I've seen about filaments. So I'd kind of like to get some feedback for people and sort of nail down a format for evaluating filaments that would be useful to people to actually get you the information that you'd like to see about them, other than me just rambling about them for 5 to 10 minutes. So keep an eye out for that. I do, like I said, I want to start an open conversation about that to get some feedback and find out what people would like to see. Because I have quite a few rolls of filament that I've tried, and like I said, know how I feel, but I don't really know how to present the information or what information to present that people would find useful. So I'd like to do that, move things forward on the channel. And there's also going to be some other minor changes on the channel that you'll notice. I've slowly been transitioning from editing with Sony Vegas to going to the Adobe suite, because I've actually had that for a while now. It's software that I bought a long time ago and I just have never really used because it's a bit more than I needed. But now that things have progressed, I want to start using some of that functionality to improve the quality of the videos and stuff. So you'll see that soon, maybe even in the next video that I post. I'm not sure which one that'll be exactly, but keep an eye out for that. Man, DSLRs do not make good vlog cameras. This thing is heavy. But yeah, I'm here, everybody. I did make it to the last Friday 3D printing community hangout kind of thing for a little bit, so some of you saw me there and got some of this information, so I apologize if you're hearing the same thing over. But for everybody else, I just wanted to kind of touch base with everyone really quickly, though we're pushing 13 minutes here, so I don't know how quick it'll end up being. But yeah, hang in there, everybody. Like I said, new baby in the house, so things are kind of chaotic. This is the first, actually, my wife, daughter, and son, I have to get used to saying that, and my son, are at my wife's mother's house, so this is the first I've been kind of alone in 5 days. So I wanted to throw something up here to let everyone know what's going on. So I'm not going to ramble anymore. It's exciting and overwhelming, but there's a ton of stuff going on. There's a ton of videos that I'm trying to work on to get up, so stay tuned, if that's the right way to say it. And yeah, thanks everybody. See you soon.